Where is there a world in which it's okay to say hateful things towards JJ McCarthy and JJ McCarthy's son just because he had a shitty performance yesterday? And some people in the world, they felt that that was okay and they chose to do that. A person said on his Instagram page, in which there was a photo of his son, how his son belongs in the trash with his trash dad. Like, are you serious? Where's the humanity at? Where's the compassion? I get that maybe you're upset he had a shitty game. I'm upset over it. I'm a Vikings fan. I'm upset over the fact he had a shitty game yesterday. I'm upset over the fact that I started him in fantasy. He only gave me 2 points. I'm upset over the fact that KOC called a pretty shitty play calling game. I'm upset over the fact the offensive line didn't block for shit for him. I'm upset over the fact that they didn't run the ball when they should have ran the ball more with Jordan Mason. I'm upset over that. I'm upset over this team performance yesterday. But not for one fucking second did I fathom I'm not going to say hateful stuff towards JJ McCarthy or any other players that didn't perform well. Have some compassion. You ever had an off day before? You ever didn't perform to your capabilities before? Probably did. And you probably feel pretty shitty if someone told you that you and your kids deserve to be in the trash. Now, this team has room for improvement, absolutely. But we have zero control over whether this team chooses to improve, whether they choose to step into the potential, whether they win, whether they lose. We have zero control over that. And it's still an emotional ride because we're emotionally invested in our team. We truly want them to win. But when you are taking it so personal when they lose, like in these moments, when you take it so personal when a player doesn't perform well that you're going to send hateful stuff towards them, that's on you. That's on you. And that's an unhealthy way of doing stuff. And I can only imagine in your world what happens to people that you know when they don't live up to your expectations, when they have an off day, when they have a human day. The person who left that comment on his page actually has a daughter. I can only imagine the space that daughter has with him. It's a game. It's a game, and we're emotionally invested, and we truly want them to win and stuff, but we have zero control over that. But it's a good, ample opportunity, and I created videos about this, that you can do some deep healing work on yourself if you choose to, when you stop taking what happens with this team or your team way too personal. Enjoy the wins, be upset over the loss, process the losses, and move on. But use an opportunity because it helps you in areas of your life as well, in regards to there's a lot of shit out of your control. And I feel like mostly what life is about is like, how do you handle it when things outside your control happens, when it's not your preference, i.e. your team losing, i.e. a player having a shitty performance that's out of your control.